I always get faced with this statement: it's not my problem. I generally talk to just general people about raising awareness of youth violence and gun crime and knife crime. And people say, yeah, but it's not really me, it's those types of young people, or it's them. And in the back of my head, I'm getting a little bit angry, but frustration, but smiling at the same time. And I'm saying, yeah, but it is our problem. Until it happens to your son, your daughter, your niece, your nephew, your husband, your wife, your partner, your neighbor, your colleague. And the image that is before you are young people from inner city Birmingham, under the age of 21, in the last 3 years that have lost their lives to violence. I could show you another 2 slides of young people in the last 3 years that have lost their lives to knives, to guns. Wrong place, wrong time at a party, having fun. Something happens, sitting on a school bus, something happens, and they lose their life. But why I showed you this image is, these young people were not criminals. These young people were not gang members, because I know when the media talk about violence, you always think, oh, it's just gang related. But that wasn't the case. And as a criminologist, part of my work is about trying to understand what causes young people to be violent, asking that most important question, why? Why would a young person that is 16, 15, 17 years old want to pick up a knife and just stab someone at random and they've never met them before? Why would someone want to pick up a gun just because someone lives in a completely different postcode and be prepared to shoot it? Why would someone be prepared to kill a child on a school bus just because they're looking at them for 10 seconds? And the fact of the matter is, there's not one answer to answer why young people arrive at that particular point. There's actually a series of factors: dysfunctional families, father absence, racism, poor identities, dysfunctional homes. But one thing that really sticks out for me when I'm analyzing this type of thing is this one word about invisibility. Invisible. What I find in my work is that most young people in our society are invisible, unseen, unheard. And if anybody knows the history of cultures and communities, that when people feel oppressed, when people feel invisible, when people feel unheard, sometimes they do things in order to be visible. So, we might not be able to understand why a young person gets on the bus one day and feels that in order to get credibility, I need to hurt somebody, I need to rob somebody's phone. Our young people are invisible.